What's the most ridiculous NSFW thing you've ever seen someone do in public? Brace yourselves. When I first moved to a big city that had a public train system in 2001, I was so pumped to ride it. My first trip wound up being fairly packed, and I was standing across from a mother who was too absorbed in her PDA and not paying attention to her young son, who was making concerning whining noises. So I look around a bit, as one does, and when I look back in front of me, the kid was squatting with his pants around his ankles and proceeded to take a dump which landed horizontally on the rim of his pants and then fell into his underwear. No! You can imagine the symphony of audible disgust from everybody around who was smacked with the smell. The kid yanked his pants up in panic, and I'll never forget a 40-something blue-collar fella beside me who said, "Hey lady, your kid just took a big honking dookie in his pants." She grabbed her son by the arm and stormed to another section of the train until their stop. If you're out there, man, I fucking remember you fondly with laughter. Oh my goodness. First of all, I think we need to know how old this kid is, because if it's anything older than 3, that is unacceptable. Wait, it said he was wearing pants and underwear, right? Not like a diaper, which makes this even more sus and even more disgusting. Also, whoever that woman was, parent your damn kid. I honestly don't recall ever seeing public sex, but when I was a teenager, I watched a goth girl walk another goth girl down an extremely busy street in my city's bar district on a leash and collar, and it stuck with me for close to 30 years. Damn. I mean, that's not the worst thing to see, as long as they're not hurting anyone, I guess. And obviously, as long as both of them consent and enjoy whatever that is, then go for it, I guess. Anyway, next, someone was making out at a party and he got his hand down his GF pants, fingering her before we could get them to stop. Someone reminded them that they were putting on a show in the middle of the party and they both had family there. No! They took it somewhere more private after that. Oh my gosh, how drunk were they? Watched on CCTV. I work in a shopping mall. Old mate stripped off his clothes and took a dump behind compactor and wiped his ass with his hat. Oh my god, did he wear it afterwards though? Worse, he left his bag after getting clothed. So he had to go back, or did he just leave it? Inside his bag was a C-ring, lube, and a toy. And his ID? Bruh, did he want to get caught? Shopping malls are crazy. Oh my goodness. That answer just got worse by the sentence. Yeah, someone replied, "Isn't wiping with your hat worse than just not wiping?" Honestly, I don't know. I don't know which one is worse. What do you think? Oh my god. Someone else replied, "Only if you put your hat back on your head." I work overnight in a hotel. During an outside walk, I caught 2 people, fully nude, fucking behind the dumpster. Could they really find nowhere else? I'm surprised they didn't get mauled by the raccoon. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Imagine having a whole audience of raccoons as you're doing it. Bruh, me neighbors are fucking in our community pool like right now, 2 a.m. Time to go for a swim. Assert dominance. To follow a common theme, I was giving a horse-drawn carriage tour of nightlife in Austin, Texas. Ooh. And had to insist at least 3 times that a kind lady get up off the floor of the carriage and not have her head under a blanket on the man's lap. No. I eventually had to kick them out because that girl was really committed. Oh my days. To be fair, a horse-drawn carriage is kind of romantic. I'm not gonna lie. Not saying I would do this, but it's romantic, you know? Hit like if you enjoyed and follow to become a superstar. Bye!